Hello. Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So what's eating you? Actually, I'm here to talk about what's been eating the internet. So everyone knows, well, not everyone, because not everyone cares, but I like to cover a little bit of pop culture on this channel. So Ellen DeGeneres, the talk show host Ellen, has been getting a lot of heat because, according to some of her staff, she's a complete and total, for lack of a better word, difficult person to work for. We're not even going to call her that word because, But she apparently is a difficult person to work for. So I'm going to call this video The Two Faces of Ellen. And the psychology behind the two faces of not only Ellen, but people who act like Ellen. So in front of the camera, Ellen is delightful, funny, lovable. She seems to love everybody, kind, giving. I've seen her give away thousands of dollars, maybe even millions to people. I've seen her, make someone go viral, and now they are doing very well. And all those wonderful, wonderful attributes about her. But what we're hearing now is her staff is saying she is demanding, mean, and rotten. What does this mean? Oftentimes, there's so many layers to this. One is, are women expected not to be bosses? And sometimes if you got to be a boss, you could be, ha in front of the camera, but behind the camera, it's a lot of moving parts. And as a boss, you got to be on that. Now, if she was a man, would they be out here, reacting in that way? Because she's saying, no, this needs to be done, that's got to be done, boom, boom, boom. You don't make multi-millions of dollars in any industry without, bumping a few heads. And I'm not saying this physically, I'm just saying, everybody can't be talked nice to in order for them to get the job done. She came into this industry, she probably came with a plan. And her plan had to be met regardless of, whoever and whatever. That's one issue, right? There's an issue about women and how women are perceived when they have, and that's why I won't call her the B word, because that's not fair. If she's just being a boss, that's different than being a bitch. And I think that's what people are saying. No, I don't see that. I see her. Now, I don't know. I never worked for her. I don't know why it is. Maybe she is. But she is a boss. All right, so that's one thing. Another side of that could be many comedians, and I've read this about other comedians, can have this, the funniest people you ever want to meet, but in their personal lives, they are horrendous. They're not funny. They're mean. They have a difficult time managing relationships. So that's a whole nother issue. Is she that way? Where she could be funny on the camera, but in real life, she's a whole nother person, a mean person, demanding, nasty, all of those things that her staff are calling her. And, it could be true. It obviously, some of it is true. As several other staff people are saying this. So, we know people like this in our life. I've counseled so many people that said, my parent was one way in the community, and in the house they were a whole nother way. They were nasty, and it's always like nice in the community, nasty and mean in the house. And so people can have those two faces, right? And it's a whole psychology behind that, and how people can be fake or whatever in one environment and then totally different somewhere else. So I would say we'll just keep an eye on this whole Ellen situation. I don't believe she's made a statement about it or defended herself at this point of me doing this video. But I'll be interested in hearing her side of it and just what she thinks. And I hope she doesn't do a politically correct, like, I'm sorry, my fans, if I hurt you. No, if you was being a boss and you was just like, look, we got to get this done and that done, and you ain't maybe say it in the nicest ways, then stand 10 toes on what you did. If that's how you run your company behind the scenes, then that's what it is. I don't think women should have to apologize for making those kind of boss moves and maybe not doing it in a kiki ha-ha way. Maybe the employees came on thinking they were going to get the Ellen on the screen, but they got the boss behind the scenes, and it shook them because that's not what they expected. So that's it for this video. I would say, please like, subscribe, and share, and let them know what we're doing over here at Psychology Eats. Thank you.